Hey guys, welcome back to Diecast Reviews. So I'm doing a review on the brand new Glow Racers released by Mattel. They are a Target exclusive and they're just hitting the pegs. 2 or 3 of my closest targets have gotten them in, one hasn't, but go check your targets if you haven't seen them yet. There's a high chance that Target will have gotten them in at this point. They're kind of hitting the pegs all at once. All the targets around the US, it looks like, are getting them in. But obviously, the first wave, they're going to do them in waves. The first wave of these has 3 Lightning McQueen Mater here, kind of like a crew chief Mater, and Cruz Ramirez there. You can see. So, obviously, they're going to do more. I think Jackson, Storm, Ramon are ones that they've kind of teased a little bit, so those are probably going to be out in future waves. But, yeah, it's our first kind of extended universe Mattel Diecast line since, what, 2020, 2021? I think maybe even earlier than that was the last one they did. I think Endurance Racers, I think that was maybe 2019. So it's been a while, but they're back, and, you know, I'm glad to see them back because it's kind of a healthy line when Mattel's doing the extended universe stuff. So, obviously, they're supposed to glow in the dark. We'll take a look at that later in the video. I don't think it's going to look quite like that, but we'll see if they do. Obviously, there you can see McQueen in a bunch of different languages. And these are kind of the last cards that are on this full kind of packaging here, where it's a full box and not just, you know, the airtight packages that Mattel has nowadays. So, that's good to see. I do like these packages. They just look nicer. But, yeah, it's been a while since they've been on the pegs. These types of packages, obviously, here's the other two on the back. Mater and Cruz, this is how they're supposed to glow in the dark. Here is McQueen. We'll take a look at that. I don't think it's going to be quite like that, but we'll see later on in the video. There you can see a little bit spiel about the glow-in-the-dark features. But, yeah, excited to take a look at these and see how that works. But the kind of unfortunate thing here is obviously that they all have McQueen on the package. Sometimes Mattel does, you know, actually put different you know, the different characters on the package. Here they just have one animated picture of McQueen, and that's what they went with, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. But yeah, let's get all these out of the package and take a look at them. So, here's McQueen. So here are the 3 out of the package, and they do look very cool, very unique. The Mater has a matte finish, which is really nice. But we'll take a look at that later. We'll start with McQueen here. He's got a great expression. I love the fact that they changed the expression on him. He's kind of looking off to the side, which is cool. You don't see that very often. Cars looking off to the side, especially McQueen. I think the mouth is slightly changed as well. You can take a look here. Yeah, you can see the mouth is definitely changed. That's a great expression. I'm glad they changed it. That looks fantastic. But yeah, like the expression, let's go look into the sponsors here and stuff. Now they changed the decals. Obviously, you can see the different yellows there on the Rusty's logo. So I'm going to assume this is kind of like a glow-in-the-dark yellow. So there you go. They changed all the orange and stuff to this yellow. You can see there. Go to the side. The bolt, the lightning bolt is now that yellow. Rusty's 95, everything that one shade of yellow. Got the wheels there, or this kind of yellow as well. So everything's this yellow color. The back here, they moved the Rusty's logo down, which is okay. I don't know why they did that, but I'm assuming this is to get it to glow in the dark more. Moved it down, made it bigger as well. You can see the roof as well. They changed the 95. They made the they put some stripes there for some reason, but there you go. So yeah, a lot of coloring changes on the McQueen. Not a lot of decal changes, but a lot of coloring changes on the McQueen. And obviously the expression is probably the big highlight here for me. It's the expression change. Looks very nice. But yeah, there you go. There's the McQueen. So, like I said, the decals are relatively the same. The coloring, though, they're all yellow now. know, that orange, yellow stuff, just all plain yellow for the McQueen. But he does look pretty cool. S30A, made in Thailand. So they are moving the extended universe cars over to Thailand now. They used to make them in Vietnam, but Thailand it is now. Yeah, there is the McQueen. Let's take a look at Mater here. And a Crew Chief Mater. They really do like to push this Crew Chief Mater out in the Extended Universe series. They can't make him a racer, so they make him a Crew Chief, which I don't mind. I think that's fine. Obviously, they made him one here in the NASCAR series. Have a packaged version right here. Yeah, the best comparison is the NASCAR version, Crew Chief Mater here. You can see. Yeah, it's basically the same exact. I'm not gonna compare there, but it's basically the exact same thing. Repainted for the Glow Racers line, but there you go. There's the Crew Chief Mater from the NASCAR line. So obviously this Mater also supposed to glow in the dark, so I'm assuming that yellow plastic will glow. I don't know how that works. Maybe not, but you can see there the engine is yellow, this yellow color. I think it's, actually this is metal. The plastic is back here with the tow hook and the rear view mirrors. This is where the plastic is, that's metal. It's got a great expression too. I think this is just the normal Mater expression, though they did not change this one. So you got the headset on, looking good, looking ready to lead McQueen to victory there. He's got obviously the yellow rimmed tires as well, or the yellow tires as well, the same tires that McQueen has. I think all of them have the same exact tires. He's got the big Rusty's lightning bolt on the side, very similar to McQueen there. I'm going to assume this is going to glow in the dark as well. Big Rusty's logo there, looks nice, does look very nice. So the yellow towing cables are, I think, going to glow in the dark as well. But there you go, A113 license plate, as is the norm for Mater. Got the, I don't think this is going to glow in the dark. This is just his normal stuff back here, so I don't think that's going to glow in the dark, but I think the plastic and maybe this, maybe only the plastic, I don't know. Actually, we'll take a look. The card art showed him, but I think maybe the plastic stuff is going to be what glows here, because this is just like metal, so I don't know. We'll see though. Maybe this part glows as well. I see the rims as well, but we'll take a look at that later. I do think he looks nice, and I think he and McQueen look pretty good together. I always want to have a Crew Chief look nice next to the racer, right? So I think the two look nice here together, and obviously, like I said, matte paint job on Mater. Which is really cool. Don't really see that a lot, especially not on, well, no, never mind. You do see a matte paint job on Mater, but, you know, it's a smooth, he doesn't have any of the dents and stuff. It's just a very smooth, it just feels really cool. Yeah, I do like the matte paint job. Wish they did it more. I think there was a car review, Cave McQueen, right? He also has a matte paint job. Yeah. Mater, Crew Chief Mater here looks nice, but let's move on to Dynaco Cruz as well. Another new expression for Dynaco Cruz, so that's cool. I'm glad that they are doing the new expressions on these Extended Universe cars. I mean, the decals are very similar, obviously, but the expressions, I do like the fact that they are unique new expressions. So, obviously, there you have Dynaco Cruz. Really like the eyes on her. They did a great job on them. I don't know why Mattel decided to go with the new expressions, but they did a good job on both Cruz and McQueen for sure. I think the blue is what's going to glow on her because she's yellow as is. But there's the Dynaco decal there. Go to the side. Obviously, have the same yellow tires. Dynaco 51 with the dinosaur there. Kind of a plain design, but pretty cool when you think about it. Like the dinosaur going off the over the wheel there. It's definitely a very plain, like I said, design, but it looks good. Do like it. 51 there on the roof. The Dynaco logo on the back, the normal Dynaco logo there. 51. Dynaco on the spoiler as well. Dynaco 51 there. So, not much obviously to go over the Dynaco Cruz. We've all seen him millions of times. It's probably the Cruz that they push the most. Nah, it's not even a regular Cruz. I think Danico Cruz is the Cruz that they put out the most, in my opinion. They put out Danico Cruz the most, release her the most. But, I mean, it's a nice release, but we've seen it so many times at this point. You know, released in every form you can think of that, yeah, it's not the most exciting thing possible. I prefer Rusty's Cruz to Danico Cruz. I think most people do, but, you know, Mattel clearly prefers the Danico Cruz. But, yeah, we'll turn off the lights here and take a look at whether these three glow. But before we do that, let me know which one of these is your favorite down in the comments below. Personally, Mater is pretty cool. I do like the Cruz Chief Mater. I think, you know, they're all pretty cool. They're all very similar to their original releases. Danico, Cruz, and McQueen are at least very similar to their original releases. Mater is obviously the most most different from his original release, so I think I have to go with him. Out of these three, Mater is my favorite, but let me know down in the comments below. And now we'll turn off the light and see if they glow in the dark or not. Okay, well, it's dark, and you can't really see it, but they do slightly glow in the dark. Well, you can see Cruz there for sure, definitely. Glows in the dark. I mean, you can see it right there. There's the yellow. There's the Mater. You can really only see the engine there glowing, but I do promise you there's the hook there. He's glowing there as well. The tires on them do not glow. I thought they would. I think they're supposed to, but they're not. But you can kind of see the engine there glowing. Cruz, I think it's just because she's yellow, but you know, the whole body's yellow, but she's definitely glowing. You can definitely see her there. But McQueen is the worst one here. Can't really see him. He's right there in the middle. Can't really see much of him glowing at all. There's McQueen there as I'm circling him. A little bit, you can slightly see him, but it's not really that great. Mater, you can definitely see the hood glowing there in the tail there, the hook. But Cruz is probably the best one there. But they do glow slightly. Obviously not very good. But there's an attempt there made by Mattel to make it work, and it works a little bit. But obviously you're not going to have them, you know. The point of it is it's supposed to glow in the dark. You know, it slightly does, it works, but, you know, it's an okay attempt, I will say, at the glow in the dark on them. Yeah, you can't really see it. This is from them. It's Cruz, McQueen, Mater, obviously right there, right? Cruz at the very end of the edge of the screen. Mater's at the edge of the other side. McQueen's right in the middle. You can't see him. You can see Cruz. You can see Mater. You can't see McQueen at all. So he's a poor attempt at the glow in the dark. He doesn't work very well. But Mater and Cruz, they're okay. They work fine. There's the hook on Mater. You can definitely see him there. Bring him closer here. But yeah. So there you go. There's their glow in the dark. So here are the three. I mean, as you saw, the glow feature, it works slightly, but obviously the point of these is kind of to just have them. I don't think you're going to be, you know, playing with them in the dark. You're not going to be looking at them while they're displayed in the dark. So really, there's, you know, it's a cool feature, but it's not the end of the world there. But, you know, they're pretty cool. I think Mattel's got themselves a line going here that I think if they kind of stay focused on it, and you know, they don't go and try to release Cars 1, Cars, well, not gonna release, they don't try and go release Cars 3 stock cars and Cars 3 Nextions. I think they have to pick one of the two and just kind of focus on that. Don't go and release Brickyardly and Cal Weathers and then go and release Chase Racelet and you know, whoever else, Danny Suarez. Pick a next gen line, pick the stock car line, release them. I think, I mean, obviously you can release the Jackson Storm and Cruz Ramirez, you know, and then you can release Starkers, but just stay focused, I think, on one sect of racers and you'll be fine. I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot with like the 24-hour endurance race. I've just got 35 stock cars, 35 Nextions. That's 70 total, and you're never going to finish it. But when you release like 5 and 5, then it's not really, doesn't work, I think. But if you release, you know, 10, 15 Next Gens, I think it'll be fine. So I think as long as they picked one, you know, either pick the Next Gens, pick the stock cars, release them, I think they'll release enough that, you know, it'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, that's just my opinion. I think I made sense there. I don't know. You know, when the World Grand Prix racers, they just had 11 racers to release and they'd be done. You're never going to complete, I think, a Piston Cup Extended Universe thing because that's 35, 36, whatever racers, and you're never going to release them, I don't think. Mattel's never going to do that. So, as long as, you know, if you just pick one, then you'll release more of that. You know, if you pick the Next Gens, release more Next Gens than if you split it and release, you know, 5 and 5, 5 stock cars, 5 Next Gens. it doesn't feel complete. It feels really, really not complete. You know, it just feels like you've still got a ways to go. You're 5 of 70. But if you've, you know, pick just the next gens and release 10 next gens, well, you're 10 of 35. You're way closer there. So I think that's just my opinion there. I think they should just pick one and do that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know which one's your favorite. And about the camera, obviously you've noticed that the camera is slightly lower. Well, this is a new phone I'm recording on. My first video recording with this new phone. And I don't know why, but it automatically adjusts the camera. As soon as I put it in my position where I record it, it kind of adjusts the camera lower. It's the same height as my old phone was. It's the same everything. My, you know, kind of tripod thing set up here. But as soon as you put the phone in, it adjusts itself. It adjusts the camera lens to go downwards. It's filming from like a lower angle, even though it's really at the same height as the other phone was. So I'm not sure. I have got to fix that for the next video, but I'm sorry if it was a little bit awkward for this video. I'll try to fix that for the next one, because it really should be like right here. It should be at that height, but it's not. So I don't know. We'll take a look at that. I'll see. I'll try and fix it for the next video, guys. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the glow racers. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.